Congratulations, William. That was a great result for you. And when did you find out you're going to be playing in the tournament?
Found out Monday. Found out Monday, and I booked my flight, and I couldn't wait to get here. And hopefully, get to play in it, because then I have to get a coronavirus test as well, haven't I? So nervous times for everybody.
What were you doing when you got the call?
Waiting to see whether or not I got the call. There's a lot of rumours going around, but you don't know until you get that call. So you got to wait and see.
It's a strange thing, because during the Grand Prix, when a couple of players obviously got the opportunity, they went a long way, and it's almost like you got a free run psychologically. Is that how you feel?
Absolutely. I mean, I shouldn't be here, only for Glenn. I wouldn't be here, so I owe a lot to Glenn. I have to buy him a pint the next time I meet him.
And you've immediately knocked out the number 1 seed, which is what a great start.
Look, I don't mind whether it's number 1 seed or number 32 seed, which is myself. I don't mind. Listen, once you get through that first round, it doesn't matter what seed it is. A win is a win, and every game is different. So, hopefully I can bring that look onto the next game. I have got a lot of luck so far. Okay. So let's see where it goes.
Well, that leads me on quite nicely. So when do you start believing that someone's engraved your name on the trophy, perhaps even at this early stage?
You don't believe that. That's too far ahead of yourself now. You know what I mean? Come on. That's a little bit too much. No, I'd say, look, your name is engraved on it when you win it. I'll take it game by game, round by round, and leg by leg. I'm really happy to be, first of all, in the tournament, and secondly, to be in the second round. So I'll take it as it comes. I'm not going to look ahead of myself. It'd be silly to look ahead of myself. You know what I mean?
Okay. And just finally from me, whatever happens, the belief that result gives you to be here and to then get that result, that obviously is massive beyond this tournament, isn't it?
It is, of course. Of course it is. I mean, to beat Joe. I mean, Joe just won a tournament there last week. He won the European Championship last week. He beat Michael Van Gerwen in the final. I'd draw him first round. Now, needless to say, I'd sooner draw Joe than I would Michael Van Gerwen first round, obviously. But, luckily it's went my way, and I get a chance now to progress even further.
Well, listen, it's great to see you then. Great to see you smiling, Willie, and congratulations. Thanks for your time.
Thanks very much.
Willie, huge congratulations. Just want to go back to last Thursday when the news broke that Glenn had obviously tested positive coronavirus. Were you aware of your situation in the rankings even on Thursday before the last Euro Tour?
I wasn't aware on Thursday, but I was aware on Saturday. But at the same time, you don't know how things are going to turn out, so you just got to wait. I didn't watch the tournament. I didn't watch the games. I was watching little bits, obviously. Your mind is running around 100 miles an hour. So I was watching little bits, but I wasn't watching games. I wouldn't, look, at the same time, I wouldn't wish anyone to lose a game, and I always say, what's meant for you won't pass you by. So I said to myself, whatever will be, and I'll see how it goes.
Obviously, you said you were watching little bits. Is it hard not to get excited on the prospect of thinking, hang on a minute, I might get a call here? And obviously, when the call comes, you're like, oh, now it all starts to go. Like you said, you've got to have a coronavirus test. And what's that like waiting for the results?
Well, what I would say, first of all, no, I wasn't excited with the chance of getting in on someone else's back. But at the same time, I was over the moon that I did get in there. Secondly, when I did get that call, I thought to myself, you're going to test negative, aren't you? You are, you've got all these things going through your head. You've got the look, but you still have to pass that test. And, I've got 2 coronavirus tests in the last couple of days. They're not nice.
Obviously, for you as well, is this ideal preparation now for the World Cup, obviously, next weekend? Because, like you said, originally you weren't meant to be playing, where now you've got a weekend of playing darts before the World Cup.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely. My best practice comes from match practice. I can practice. If I practiced 8 hours a day, it wouldn't do me any good. The more time I get playing, the better I'll play. That's just me. That's just how I am. And unfortunately, it's not the best way to be, but the more I play, the better I'll play.
Obviously, talking about the World Cup as well, last year came so close with Steve Lennon. Would it be a great honour and achievement to go one better? And do you think you're better placed as a pairing now to do that?
I'm not sure about that. At the same time, we got where we got last year. We played Super Darts. Steve played out of his skin. We had a really, really, really hard draw. And to say that we're going to do that, even to get as far as we got this year, would be a huge achievement. I wouldn't say we go one further. I think you can't look further than that first round draw. I mean, we have Australia first round, which is probably the worst draw you could imagine for. But, you know, especially being a seed. Like, we're seeds this year, and we'd probably be better off not being seeds. Because, I mean, Australia may as well be in the top 3 or 4, in my eyes, anyway. You know, they're really, really hard players to play. They're some of the best players in the world. They're both major tournament winners. There's nothing easy about that. You might as well be playing Holland, in my eyes. We have to play our best game, and if we don't, we're out.
Well, pleasure as always, mate, and congratulations. Thank you very much.
Thanks.